everyone, I'm Dottie Stitching Scotty, and here's my sweet little Scotty striker. Welcome to Flosstube number 228. This is a video about counted cross stitch and all the things I like to do, and plus I finally remembered I got the giveaways. I finally remembered. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I forgot to announce these two giveaway winners twice. That is not like me. But today is August the 9th. It's Saturday. And it's a very hot day here in Spartanburg. But we're at home. Striker's finished his medicine for the turtle episode. And if you don't know about the turtle episode, it's been interesting. And guess what? The turtle has escaped. So we don't know where he is, but I don't think he's in my backyard now, and Striker's not found him. So he's feeling so much better, and I'm so happy. And for all of those that told me that they hoped he was okay, thank you so much. He was a good boy. He had his x-rays and all kinds of tests and things. He has to go back in a couple more weeks for more tests to make sure he's okay, but I believe he's going to make it, and I'm so thankful. And then we have Winston, the innocent bystander, my other Scotty. He just stands by and watches most of the time. But we had a very exciting week, a week and a half ago. So anyway, we're all better. But this is my other Scotty. As you can tell, he's not real happy about being here. So we're going to get down and give them their treats, and then we'll get started. Once again, I want to thank Sherry for this beautiful, beautiful quilt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. All right. If you don't know about the quilt, you'll just have to watch last video. All right. First of all, we're going to announce the giveaway winners so I don't forget it again. So, I would like to congratulate Robin Bunnis 6792. She won Christmas Snowflake from Happiness is Heart Made, and she was so Chrissy was so sweet to get anyway, she was so sweet to give us this pattern. So thank you so much. So congratulations, Robin Bunnis 6792. Send me your address and I'll get this in the mail to you as soon as possible. All right, next we have the heart pattern. It says, with all your heart. And it's such a beautiful pattern. And this is also from Happiness is Heart Made. She has an Etsy shop. And I featured her a few weeks ago. So you'll have to go check her out again if you haven't. She has some wonderful, wonderful patterns. And I do apologize. Today there will not be a featured Etsy shop except for Happiness is Heart Made. I don't have any pictures because I have no clue where my Kindle is. So go figure. And I just am not talented enough yet to insert photos. I need more lessons. But anyway, I need to announce who won. Yeah. Congratulations, Jean Bowman. And I think it's 0365. Jean Bowman 0365. Email me at stitchingscotty@gmail.com, and I'll get these in the mail to you ladies. And I'm so sorry to everyone that entered that I forgot to announce the giveaway winners. Please forgive me. It's been crazy. All right. Okay, then we're going to do the free pattern before I forget that. I'm going to insert a picture here, and it's from Romy's Creations, and it's called Peace on Earth. It's a snow scene. It's 75 by 37, and I will link that below. Okay, we're back. Okay, I have an FFO and a finish, and it's a Whip Go Gold Matte. So I was supposed to do my closest finish and it was the Boot Score New from Barbara Anna Designs. Those ghosts, I tell you, when I first started, I was like, oh, goodness gracious. But anyway, this was one of my 12 starts on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, maybe, or New Year's Day, I think it was. And this one is on Kermit from Picture This Plus. It's 32 count. I'm using 2 strands over 2. It's all DMC. And this is my finish. Look at those boots. Aren't they colorful? And the ghost. And the button is a Lori Holt button from one of her packs. And then on the bottom, I put a little 2025 charm and a button. And there's some candy corn at each corner that sticks up. Isn't that cute? It was a lot of fun after I got, started. And I really, really like this one. And biscornus are not hard to do. They look hard, but they're not. My husband sat there and he was like, wow, this is amazing. Got him fooled, don't we? So anyway, another finish for my hashtag FFO challenge. And my friends from Friend Stitch that I've been Zooming with for several years, I finished my biscornu. Can you believe it? But Barbara Anna Designs has some great, great patterns. So I'm so excited that it's finished. Yay. So anyway, so that was the only fully finished object and finish that I had this week. But I was able to mark off the closest finish block. So now I've got 4 in a row here. I have 4 in a row here. So maybe next time they'll call this one so I'll have a bingo. That would be nice. But my other one is summer. And I'm debating about this. I want to see what y'all think about this one. Okay. Let's see. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. I went to StitchCon, in 2023. Okay. And every year they have a design. Barbara Ann Keepsakes has a design, a designer stitch patterns for them. And that year they had Chrissy, finally a farm girl. And she stitched Matilda Drives the Stitchy Bus. Isn't that cute? And I was thinking this might be my summer pattern because StitchCon was during the summer. So I want to see if y'all, because I need to stitch 4 days on this one. I want to see if this is acceptable. If it's not, tell me and I'll pick something else. But anyway, this was the first one I got my hands on. I thought I really want to finish this one. This is the one I'm doing. I'm not doing 1/1. This is 1/1 for like a scissor fob or ornament. But this is just going to be a small. And it uses all DMCs. And it's 90. Well, no, not 90. It's about 72 by 90. Okay. So I've got this on a piece of even weave that I found in my stash. And I've got one color I don't have, can you believe it, of DMC. And I may just pick out a different one for her dimples and nose and things, and ears. But that's why they're not stitched. But this is what I've got done on Miss Matilda. Look at that cute little bow. Isn't she cute? And I'm using 2 strands over 2. And I did iron this, but then I bent it. I creased it. So there you go. But she's so cute. And I can't wait to make her into a little small pillow to put with my other StitchCon things. But that's why I thought this would be a good summer stitch. But if that's not a good summer stitch, tell me in the comments below, and I will be glad to stitch something else this summery. Okay? All right. And hopefully I'll get this one finished soon too, because I really, really like that one. Okay, so that's a whip that I have, a work in progress, which is what we call whips. And for some reason, I just want to finish, well, shoot. I just want to finish everything. So don't ask me what's got into me. Okay, the next thing I have is I'm finally coming back to the 12 days of Christmas stockings. And I fully finished stocking number 1 last week. But, I don't have all my stockings stitched. Oh dear, I need to, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do this. Okay. All right. Okay, this is stocking number 5, the 5 gold rings. Let me tell you, this has been the stocking I have ripped out the most. Those rings do not like me. And evidently I don't like rings either. So I don't have much done, but it's because, oh, I stitched it. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Oh, let's take it out. And it's on 28 count even weave from Fat Quarter Shop. And see my 5 rings? That's all I got done. I must have stitched those like 3 times. Can you believe it? But anyway, it's starting to take the stocking shape, so that's good. But I'd started with the browns, and I finally just gave up, and I said, no, I'm going to do the whites. So I'm going to do that. So my goal is to get that one finished soon, because I don't want to see 5 gold rings anymore. All right, and hopefully I'll get some fully finished. I just didn't have the heart. You know, sometimes you just gotta want to finish something. You gotta be in the mood to fully finish, because if you're not, it doesn't go well at all. And I do mean at all. It's like a shipwreck, you know. So, all right, the next thing I worked on, and don't ask me, I guess I just started Halloween early, because I have really been 2 Halloweens in 1 week. This is Cottage Garden Samplings. It's Halloween Sampler. And I picked this out because I thought, oh, this will be my closest finish. That was funny. When you see what I've got done, you'll see why it's not the closest finish. But I thought these words will go fast. So, this is on 28 count Weeks Dye Works Dense Fog, and this is the limpest fabric ever. Okay, and this is what I've got done. First, I started on Abracadabra, and I went down. So I had that. I added Eerie, Broom, some bats, a C for Creepy, and I've started the F for Frankenstein, and that's all I've got done this week. But I thought this was so cute. I had somebody not show up at work, a patient for her appointment, so I went in and stitched. I had all my other work done, so I was like, hey, fun times. So I stitched 2 over 2. But I love this. I think it's going to be really, really neat at Halloween. So anyway, hopefully I'll get a finish on this before Halloween. I would really like that, and get to the framer or do something with it. Okay, so that's my stitching for this week. That, I tell you, some of the stuff, it just seemed to take forever. And, you know, there was like stitch, rip out, stitch, rip out. I don't know what's going on with the ripping out stuff, but the frog has been a frequent friend this week, unwanted friend. Okay, now, I promised you from last week that I would show my haul from the Crusoe quilt show. Now, last time I showed my prize, the basket I got, and you'd think that would be enough, but no, I had to buy stuff. So I went, and I didn't go to the boutique. Believe it or not, this was in the yard sale section, and I have no clue why, because it's gorgeous. Okay, the first thing, I'm left-handed. I knit right-handed very, very slowly. So when I saw this little pumpkin that's knitted, I had to have it. And it was very reasonably priced. So I thought, yay. And then, you know, it needed a friend. So I got this larger pumpkin that was also knitted, very reasonably priced. I mean, there's cable stitches on here. They must have taken like a sweater or something. And this looks like the sleeve of a sweater. And then they've made it into this. And I don't know what that, I guess that was a sleeve also. Isn't that pretty? Just amazing. Then, now, I wouldn't make this for the small price that they charged. Is this not cute? It's going to be so cute in my Valentine bowl. And I bought it mostly for the idea of how to do, you know, like a little pattern or an idea, because I'll see things and I'll go, yeah, I'm going to make that. Never do. But isn't this cute? Little heart pillow. So, so cute. And they just sewed all around it and pinked the edges. Easy, easy, easy. So that was what I got at the yard sale. But there's more. I went on the yard sale side, evidently. And I saw this inspirational cross-stitch book. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And then it had something that said, all things are possible with God. But there is a nativity scene in here that is just, it's got the Lord's Prayer. It's got the Serenity Prayer. It's got angels. God bless our home. Here's the Lord's Prayer. It's just got so many beautiful, beautiful things. And since my daughter is a children's minister, I thought this would be great. Plus, it wouldn't hurt my other children too, or myself. And this says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. And it's Matthew 5:9. Isn't that beautiful? So it's got some beautiful pieces. And I'm not going to leaf through the whole thing because I couldn't find the nativity scene real quick because I don't want to hold you up. But that was just amazing. Then the next thing I got was Hearts Aplenty. And this book came from Dallas, Texas. And I'm going to have to like scratch this lady's name off so you won't see it, because she had her name on it. But it's got all these neat patterns. And let's see. Okay. Look at that. I know this is cross stitch, but I quilt too. But I don't show my quilts very much because I don't have many quilts that I do, that I've finished. Yeah. Okay, so there's another one. So it takes me a while because I'll work on something and then I'll just toss it down like, and it'll lay there like for forever. So, and there's even one that says love thy neighbor. So they're just so pretty, and most of them are in they're in black and white. But I'm so tickled I got that book. Then everybody that went to the quilt show got a fat quarter, and I got this one because it reminded me of Primrose Cottage stuff. I thought, I'll get that. And then I found some cute little books, little quilt mysteries. This one's called Fall to Pieces, and these are by Elizabeth Craig. And I got another one. And another one. This one says, Not What It Seems. It's got a Welsh Corgi. They're cute dogs. And then Quilt Trip. And Tying the Knot. And there's one more that I'm reading. And can I remember the name of it? No, I cannot. But the piece de resistance was this. So I can put my scissors here and make me a pin cushion to put in here. I've been looking for these, and this is milk glass for the longest time, and I finally found one. Yay! So I was very excited about that. So yay, yay, yay. And you think I spent a lot of money, but no, I did not. I mean, it was major, major cheap. And everything, though, went, which I gave a little extra, everything went for the Haywood County, you know, in western North Carolina, Hurricane Helene families for their children for scholarships for school, for college. So it was a good cause. But anyway, it's not a very long video today. I'm so sorry, but at least I'm here. But hopefully I'll have more to show you next week. And maybe I can get my cording gear, you know, cording tool in gear and get with the program and finish about 4 more stockings. And maybe I'll have another FFO, who knows, or another finish. And be sure and comment, should I use Matilda Drives the Stitchy Bus for my summer piece, or should I try something else. And if you, you know, like, I mean, what reminds you of summer? You know, so kind of tell me that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you saw something you liked, and I do apologize for not having, you know, things to show for the Etsy shop today. I do apologize, but hopefully I can find my Kindle so I can show you some needlework market pieces. All right, until next week, happy stitching, and remember, if you don't start it, you can't finish it. Bye-bye.